couple of ways to divide a whole number by a decimal like 0.5. One of the ways is to change it into a fraction. I call this fraction method. So 212 divided by 5/10 tenths. Or we could simplify it and see what happens with that. We could simplify it to 1/2. So if we do 212 over 1, because it's a whole number, and then we do the reciprocal, so it's 10 over 5 instead of 5 over 10. And then we multiply the numerators and the denominators. Let's see. 2,000 goes into 5 400 times. 120 goes into 5 24 times. So that's 424 over 1. If I use the simplified version, 212 divided by 1/2, 212 over 1, and then I do the reciprocal, which is 2 over 1, 212 times 2. It's 424 over 1. So I can ignore the over 1 part. This is fraction method A and fraction method B. Got 2 ways so far. I wonder how many I could come up with. See if I can do a powers of 10 way. Powers of 10 way. Well, 212 divided by, and this is really 5 times 1/10, or I could write it as a decimal, 5 times 0.1. Does order matter? In PEMDAS, I do multiplication, division, left to right, but I have these parentheses. Well, let's give it a try. 212 divide by 5 divide by 0.1. And then I can use commutative property. So I can do 212 divided by 1/10, which makes it into 2,120, and then divide by 5. So I have 2,000 goes into 5 a whole lot of times. Oof. Divide by 5. Use my long division, and I got 424. All right, so powers of 10 way. I came up with 2 fraction ways. Oh, divide by 5. I can always, instead of dividing in half, I can always double it. This is a special trick for the half. Whenever you have divide by a half, you're actually doubling. Would be 212 divide by 0.5, and then I do this loop 1 time, so I have to loop over here. This is where the decimal goes now. So that is 424 using the traditional algorithm. Oh, I can also use the equivalent fraction method. So 212 over 0.5. This is a fraction. I can multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same thing. So 0.5 times 10 is 5. 212 times 10 is 2,120. And then I can use my long division again. I still end up with 424. I'll zoom out now. So I think I have come up with 2 fraction ways: the half, the powers of 10, traditional algorithm, and equivalent fraction. That is 6 different ways